Keep it secret, keep it safe. The advice Gandalf the Grey gives to the Hobbit Frodo before he embarks on a perilous adventure through Middle-earth in JRR Tolkien's popular tale, The Lord of the Rings. Perhaps you've seen more this month about the world of Middle-earth as Amazon debuts a new adaptation based on the works. But only in Milwaukee can you find the origins of it all, literary treasures that have resided in the Brute City for decades and now on display for a short time. This morning, Jacobo recounts the unlikely tale.
Long ago, 1956 to be exact, Marquette University's newly hired library director embarked on a journey.
William Reedy, who was tasked with stocking Marquette's library was building a new library with books and manuscripts.
Reedy identified the works of JRR Tolkien, a Catholic, as enormously valuable.
He approached Professor Tolkien and asked if he would sell his manuscripts to Marquette. And so, over 60 years ago, Marquette acquired the manuscripts.
Those precious manuscripts included the works for The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
This task was appointed to you, and if you do not find a way, no one will.
Books which would later become a worldwide phenomenon through blockbuster films.
Mr. Bilbo, where are you off to? I'm going on an adventure!
This month, a new story is being shared on the streaming service Amazon Prime Video.
One thing we can do, better than any creature in all Middle-earth, we stay true to each other with our hearts even bigger than our feet.
Now, fans can see the original writings that created the world of Middle-earth like never before.
It feels magical, to be honest with you. We've been working on this show for 3 years.
Susan Longhenry is the director and chief curator at the Haggerty Museum of Art on Marquette University's campus. She helped organize a new exhibit called JRR Tolkien, The Art of the Manuscript, which runs through December 23rd. It features manuscripts and other documents from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books.
Some of these pieces have never been seen or published before, so if you're a Tolkien fan, you really need to be here. And the creative process, these manuscripts show it's his writing, and he would write some things, scratch them out, write something else, so it's like you're there with him. I think that's the magic of it.
The exhibit highlights Tolkien not just as a writer, but as an artist as well, as co-curator Sarah Schaefer explained.
A lot of his visual works, or a lot of the imagery that you'll see in the exhibition are, I would say, things that he created as much to help himself build his own world.
That world comes to life with items Tolkien created to appear as artifacts.
It's these 3 pages. We see him crafting what look like real manuscripts. They're made to look like the kind of degraded objects that would have been sitting and sort of crumbling away in this mine for a long period of time. He included things that look like blood stains, holes. He burned the edges with his pipe. And it's really most powerful in the final page where you see the line sort of scrawling off to the edge that says, "They are coming."
It's just amazing that Marquette has them.
William Fliss is the Tolkien archivist at Marquette University.
We wanted to kind of showcase that and show that he's part of a tradition of manuscript writing that goes back centuries.
Fliss has worked intimately with the manuscripts for several years. He's now grateful for the chance to showcase the literary treasures that have sparked movies and TV shows. But he hopes fans old and new can reconnect with the pages where it all began.
I hope that things like the Amazon show, or like was the case with the Peter Jackson films, that it brings a lot of new fans to turn to the books and kind of immerse themselves more deeply in his writings.
Tolkien's writings are among the most revered literary works of the 20th century, and people here in Wisconsin have the opportunity to feel their impact. An impact the exhibit's organizers say is universal for anyone who picks up a book to travel to another time and place.
I think it shows you the possibilities of the imagination and the degree to which Tolkien created this entire other world that was so detailed. I think it makes all of us realize that there's more to life than what you can see.
I think it's